If you guys are looking for some fast, cheap and reliable coins, check out ufifa.com in the description down below. They are incredibly cheap right now. If you want Xbox coins, you can pick them up for under £10 with discount code Kurt5, and for PlayStation for under £6. Incredibly cheap, check them out now. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new FIFA 15 squad builder. Today we have an absolutely insane squad. I had so much fun playing with this team and also had a lot of fun building it, which is quite unusual. I actually really enjoyed putting this squad together to see what we could come out with. I think it's a pretty decent squad and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So before we get stuck into it, I do quickly want to say if you could smash that like button, that'd be absolutely amazing. If we could hit 250 likes in this episode, that would be absolutely crazy. So without any further ado, we're going to get stuck into it with the goalkeeper, and that is Hugo Lloris, an absolutely OP goalie, very, very good indeed. The only thing is, of course, he has his inform. It's 86 rated, but it's about 550k. So personally, I don't think it's worth going for him, but a very, very solid goalie indeed. Then left back, we have Felipe Luis. You don't completely need him in terms of the player you need going forward, but his actual, in terms of chemistry, that is. But in terms of his actual stats, he's a really solid left back. Good pace, good defending, good physical, and just does a good job at left back. Then left centre back, we have Jan Vertonghen. Again, he is actually needed for chemistry, but you'll see why in a second. But a very solid left back again. Belgium is very useful for the rest of this squad. Good pace, good passing, and really decent defensive stats. Then right centre back, we have Thomas Vermaelen. I took a little while trying to work out just who I wanted to put in this position. I do believe no, I can't do Matthew because Vertonghen doesn't get enough chem. But still, Vermaelen does a very, very good job indeed at the back. He's got good pace, good defending, and good physical. Then at right back, we actually have a guy who is down here somewhere because he had a red card in the last game, and that is Dani Alves. Very OP right back. I know I say OP sometimes, and I mean OP in terms of he's better than most other right backs on the game. And I don't just mean he's better than he should be. That's just, you guys get the point. Anyway, he doesn't have 4-star skills anymore, which is a shame, but he does still have that 86 pace, 83 dribbling, and some decent defensive stats indeed. Then in defensive mid, we have, first time I've actually used him in a squad, and it was kind of weird to actually use him, but Junior Malanda, obviously, I'm sure you guys know, had a absolutely tragic accident a couple weeks ago, I think maybe a month ago now. Absolutely insane, but he does work for this squad, so for that reason, we are still using him in the squad, and he's a very, very good player on FIFA as well, and you'll see why we needed him in a second for our left centre mid. Now that is Kevin De Bruyne, and I actually packed Kevin De Bruyne, so I was pretty happy about that, to be honest guys. I got him in a pack and he was worth about 350k like on the night he was released, but a really OP centre mid. I'm sure he's going to get an upgrade or something in coming weeks. Really good pace, good shooting, passing, dribbling and physical, very solid indeed. Then in the right centre mid, we have Fernandinho. Now, you can use the likes of Ramirez, Paulinho, basically any Brazilian centre mid in the Premier League, it'll do the job. But personally, I like Fernandinho. I haven't used him before this squad, and he has very good defensive rates, so I thought I would go for him. Now, in right wing, we have Hulk. Now, again, you can actually go for any Brazilian on this right-hand side. Say you want to use Willian, you want to use Lucas, anyone like that, you can go for them. But personally, I wanted to try at Hulk, and he scored some absolute rippers of a goal. So I'm kind of glad that I included him. Then in the left wing position, if I can actually click on it, we have Eden Hazard. Now, I hadn't really used him much this year, and I wanted to give him a go, and I'm glad I did. A fantastic little card, great pace, great shooting, really good dribbling and passing as well, and a very solid card indeed. And then we have the pièce de résistance. We have the centre forward, man of the match Coutinho, an absolutely quality little card. Great pace, great passing, great dribbling, really good 4-star skills. I am actually going to have an overpriced first affordable coming up on him in the next few days. I've tried him out in centre forward and cam, and I tell you what, he actually does a pretty decent job at centre forward. It took me a little while to get used to this squad. I really did struggle for the first 1 or 2 games, but I feel like I'm like that most of the time anyway. But once I got used to it, I absolutely was smashing teams. So we're going to quickly jump over to some gameplay now and talk a little bit more about the team over there. So, like I said, after I played about 2 or 3 games and got used to playing with this squad, I had some absolutely terrorising games. I had a couple games where, like, Coutinho got a hat-trick, Coutinho got 4. Like, he just really, really turned the heat on once I got used to it. And again, like I said with Hulk, Hulk was probably the most consistent player, but he was never incredible. He was just consistently just did his job. He scored some absolutely lovely goals like you'd expect with that 87 shot and amazing left foot. And he was there, he did his job, made a few chances, was an absolute beast. Only thing is, I felt like for a winger, he probably had a little bit too little pace, but still very, very solid. And of course, Eden Hazard, like I said, was amazing. Now, the real big surprise for me, I knew Kevin De Bruyne would be good in centre mid, but I didn't think he'd be just as good as he was. Now, of course, he isn't defensive in the slightest, but when you have 2 defensive midfielders next to him, that's not really too much of an issue. But he did score, I think it was 5 goals in 9 games, which for me is absolutely amazing from a left centre mid when there's like basically 4 players ahead of him. He scored an abundance of goals and, of course, got a ton of assists with that that amazing passing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this squad builder. Let me know if you want to see any more squad builders around future man in the matches and other cool stuff like that. Thank you as always for watching, guys. Smash that like button if you did. If we could hit 250 likes, that'd be great. Have a fantastic day, lads, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.